Women's Networking in Sports of Niagara is a not-for-profit organization supporting local female athletes. The group aims to assist females of all ages in sports directly, giving them the opportunity to participate and compete while also creating a chance for members to reconnect and network with other like-minded women. Board member and event coordinator Sara Akker joins us. Sara, how did you get involved with WNS Niagara?
Some of the girls who first got together to create the non-for-profit organization, they reached out to some of their friends who were female athletes who kind of all had the same goal with where they were at in life. So I got a message from my friend Joanna, and she was like, hey, we just created this organization and we want you to be a part of it. We don't know how or what we're gonna do yet, but we think that you'd be a good asset. So it kind of started with a few girls, and then from there we expanded to create our board of directors.
You're a high-level athlete, a high-level soccer player, some experience playing down in the States at a Division II college, also Guelph Griffins, playing in the Women's League One in Ontario as well. How does that help you put together this organization? What experience do you bring?
Oh, I think that's actually really good, because I think being able to still play your sport really helps with your connection and network. So when I started this, when I was in this group with these women, I can like bounce ideas off of my teammates, like from Guelph. I'm like, hey, like, listen, this is what we're doing. It's not in your region or your city, but what do you think? And like, what are your ideas? And have you guys done anything similar? So it just like, it keeps a line of communication open with all of my old teammates, all of my current teammates. And if I need help with anything, I have a lot of networking that I can pull from, which is awesome. And they all want to hear about women athletes like doing things in sport and still giving back to our old, our old love, I guess, like our sports.
I look at your website, and on your website you can actually apply for funding, so female athletes can apply for funding. Do they have to be members of your organization to apply for that?
Not at all, actually. Teams can apply, individuals can apply. Our plan is, because we're fairly new still, so our plan is to run these events, get donations and start to make money off of our events. And then once we have a certain amount or enough money where we can actually give it back to young female athletes in sports, anybody can apply that actually has like a reason where they want the money. So like to fund like a tournament or to fund new cleats or new equipment or anything for their sport, we'll have like an end of the year event where we actually can present it.
We'll get to some of the events a little bit later on, but you basically want to gather female athletes and provide them with support, get them together in some mentorship. Who mentored you as a female athlete?
Oh gosh, I had a lot of really great mentors. When I started playing like soccer really young, my dad actually coached me for majority of it. And then from there, when he kind of like let me find my way, I had some really great coaches as I was growing up. But I think once I became more aware of who I was becoming as an adult, the coaches at the University of Guelph were probably my most memorable and important mentors.
Do you feel it's important that female athletes have female coaches?
I do. I do think, now that I look back, after being in this organization, I look back and I'm like, wow, the only female mentors that I had were just some high school teachers that really did a great job, but I wasn't spending so much time with them as I was with the male coaches. So I kind of wish that it probably would have been a different experience. My coaches down at Concord were actually both female, and it was awesome, but then they both got new jobs. So they were brought away from us, and then we had male coaches come in. So that was hard.
August 21st, you have a big event coming up, the Amazing Race. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so this is our first big in-person event post-COVID, which is very exciting. It's an amazing race that'll be going around. We chose Welland as the main hub just because of the canal path. So we have, I think, 7 or 8 teams signed up right now, but it's a bike race. So people are gonna bring their bikes. They have a team of 4, and we have different small businesses set up along the canal path where they'll be giving roadblocks, and each team has to complete the roadblock and move on. And we'll have like a winner, and there's a barbecue. We're raising some money. We have some great sponsors too.
Teams of 4, and it's $200 entry fee, is that correct?
Yeah.
And this takes place at what time?
Registration starts at 9 a.m. on the 21st, and I believe we're gonna be starting the race around 11 is the plan.
Sounds
Yeah.
great. It sounds like
Yeah.
an exciting event. How can people find out more about it, Sarah?
So we have all social media platforms. We have Facebook, Instagram, we have our website, but everything you can find us with our search handle, WNS Niagara.
Sarah, thanks for joining us today. August 21st again is the date on that amazing race competition. Thanks again.